We're doing a podcast again.
Bang, bang.
We're doing what we do because this is what we do. And it's How We Doing Pod from us to you.
We're one heartbeat.
Us to you. I can't see you that well. Oh, you want me to? I'll pivot this real quick for everybody that's listening, watching. Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate you.
That's Chris. I'm Nick.
I'm James.
And we are the How We Doing podcast.
Yeah. Welcome back.
Notice how I said we.
We.
It's all about the we.
We're doing it.
We.
Because we want you.
We want you.
We're still doing it. We're still doing the How We Doing podcast.
Ain't never gonna stop doing How We Doing
rolling.
Pod.
And
We're having fun here.
we're having fun. So what are we getting into?
We got something a little caked up for you.
Well, I'd like to say first, it's pretty late. Late start tonight, but we got lots of energy.
Oh, yeah, we do.
We got lots of energy.
We do.
Yeah, I mean, it's a long day, but
Long day,
Espresso,
but
Bosco's Beans, Waikiki
No one could
Water,
stop us.
Waikiki. Apologize, Waikiki.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's say it the right way from now on. Only if we're joking, we'll say Waikiki.
Even though they should market that. That just is...
It's catchy.
Nice spin on
The
things.
Waikiki.
I feel like
Do you love me?
the Waikikis. Do people feel like that's like
Waikikis.
like dumbed down, or is that like good?
Got all my Waikikis with me. We got
Oh, no,
6
that's dope.
bottles on the table.
Being a Waikiki.
Yeah, little Waikiki.
Like you stand for
'cause,
Waikiki Water.
it's not exactly the hardest thing to. I mean, it is the kind of hard to
We just
read.
We slap a K at the end. Shout out, Big Dog. You know,
You know
you're out
Dylan,
there.
Keeks.
Dylan Hoffman, if you're watching, bro, yeah, he shouted out the pod.
Hey,
actually.
yeah,
He
Dylan
said-
Hoffman. Yeah, shout out.
Shout out.
He said.
Should
that
we be
were-
saying people's full names on the podcast? Is that okay?
No.
Will he care?
I mean,
Yeah, hey, just don't stalk
who's
him.
watching
Don't
this? Yeah,
stalk-
I mean, Dylan, if whatever. Let me just get to
Give him a spotlight. Maybe
you're
he'll-
getting in there, Nick.
Go ahead. That's what I do.
That's
but
what he
go
does.
ahead.
He's just got to sneak his
See?
freaking.
Pepper Thrones.
No, but you know, I'm freaking. You did it. You did it. You did it. You
I'm
did
sorry.
it. You did
I'm
it.
sorry.
You did it.
Well, I'll take what you were trying to say because I know what you're trying to say. Dylan reached out. He's a good friend of ours, and he said really nice things about what we're doing on the pod.
He did.
Right?
He did.
And you showed me the message, and feedback like that makes you just,
Yeah.
we're never going to stop doing this. This is good for us and everyone else.
It's pretty cool. Speaking of cool. Speaking of cool.
Speaking of cool,
So this is what me and Nick were saying. We're
What?
gonna save it.
Okay.
Just a nugget of
debate.
It's not. It's entertainment. It's a little topic here. I guess you could say whatever. Who do you think is cooler in their time, Derek Jeter or John Mayer?
In their prime.
I'm split between them both.
I mean, what was like?
You go, Nico.
If you want to think on that,
All right,
James.
so-
Yeah, let me think about that
Nick's
one.
probably
Let
got
me
something
hear.
cooked up here.
So there's ways to look at this, right? Because then I said, early 2000s, it's definitely John Mayer, but no. That's when Jeter had his run too. That's the thing. That's why they
Yeah.
kind of meet up well, is that they both had their prime in the early 2000s. John Mayer was every girl's dream,
Yeah.
and Derek Jeter was the coolest guy in sports.
Respectable.
Yeah.
And then, you think, like, all right, cool. They're both cool guys. They're both cool freaking dudes.
Derek Jeter, he's a guy that he's classy, and he's really good at his craft, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And John Mayer, the same thing. It's nice to see. It's nice to see people that are of fame have their type of qualities because it's not common.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
To actually get to know them and not just, it's a celebrity, yada, yada.
Yeah.
But, well, to add to that, I know John Mayer actually had he's like spoken about it like now, like he became an egomaniac because he was the shit. He was.
Yeah, I mean,
Keep on waiting.
Derek Jeter. Derek Jeter is the total opposite of that.
It's like Jeter and A-Rod. Like Jeter just stood on the
is like Jeter and
straight
A-Rod.
course the whole way.
Yeah. So maybe that's not the right comparison.
I don't know. I think. Listen, if you're listening, comment down in the chat. Drop it down. Put it anywhere. Let us know what you think.
Yeah.
Jeter or Mayer?
I mean,
they both end in ER too.
What is music is measured by Grammys, or no one gives a cripple about that?
No, I think like if you're really looking at it, it'd be like top like platinum records, gold records, that stuff, and like album sales and this and that. Because I don't know, the Grammys is kind of in the same way the Oscars. It's all kind of there's politics in it, I think.
Yeah,
but it's hard because baseball is a game of failure. Being a musician, once you made it, I mean, the only failure is falling off, but it's not a game of failure. But,
it's not. Yeah, because it's like
the only failure is along the way in learning. Once you learn, then you're only
facing yourself when you're a musician. Like Derek Jeter's facing.
Yeah, baseball. There's another guy over there throwing
everybody else.
Yeah. Hard to compare the two, but it's a good chat.
Let us know what you think in the chat. All right.
Let us know.
Chat
I want to know.
Comment box. Can we get it right? I think it's the comment box.
Comment box. What are we, robots?
Yeah, there's a comment box at the bottom of the screen on their computer, iPhone, iPad.
Yeah, just put it in the box with the comments. You let us know what we think, and then we'll talk about it. All right.
Marty,
we'll talk about it.
From Back to the Future.
All right. Should we let them know about a few other things? Like we had a nice go of it. Should we let them know about?
Let's tell them.
Okay, let's tell them some things.
Tell them. Let's remind them. Let's say the good things.
Before we get there, this is episode 21 or
21.
21.
Is that how we're doing this?
I think this is just like
an interim episode.
I don't know what this is. This is kind of like this is different.
We're coming at you.
Yeah.
So we're just talking about things.
This might be how we doing episode 1 for all you know.
I don't think so, but it's how we doing. Go.
No, but if we want to name it that, we can.
How we doing? Go.
It's how we doing. Go.
How we doing? Go. So
how we doing? Your day. We're lighting your day in every single way.
I'm gonna drink some Waikiki water.
Drink some Waikiki. These are like mountains on our. They're just like these beautiful.
Yeah, they're just elegant.
So good.
So Chris just told me off the mic that he's hiding behind the shirt. If you're not watching, drinking the water.
Hiding.
He said that you guys, we want the people to tell Waikiki to sponsor us because he's not going to drink it on film, until they do. But I still will, and James just did.
Well, but, we have to have skin in the game, right? Like we're sponsoring them right now. We have to be.
Yeah, whether they want to sponsor us or not, we're pushing them.
I didn't drink all this water.
We're sponsoring them right now.
Poured it out on the floor.
Yeah, that's exactly what you did. Yeah. But they're another brand, man. They give back to. They're based in Hawaii. It says it on here. I think I read it before, but something like for every liter or something sold, they donate water to those in need, and they do other things.
Excuse me.
Maybe we don't burp into the mic as a podcasters. But back to the things we like to say.
Sparkling water. Their sparkling water is
freaking spectacular.
Next
it's really good.
Oh my gosh!
It's like a sea. You know those seashells that you put up to your ear and you hear the waves. You think you're at the beach. It's like you take a sip and then you put it up to your ear. It's an experience. It crackles in your ears. It's great.
Crackly.
I think you can only get it at Target right now. But it's good stuff. But back to the good things, man. Back to the good things.
Where we at?
Listen, we want to be the light in your day. We want to make positive impacts on people's lives.
Yeah, that's what it's about.
Yeah, that's
really
been
what
my
it's
goal
about.
lately.
That's what we're doing.
And it's becoming super fulfilling for those that practice it.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
We're a pod, but it's a movement.
It's a pod, but it's not a pod. It's a movement.
We're going places. We're moving.
We're going. And we can't be stopped.
Grooving.
Can't stop the How We Doing podcast. Can't stop it,
baby.
Listen, the only three gentlemen that are clocking in to how we doing productions and putting in work are the 3 you see right here at this table.
That's it.
You know, so it's a lot on our plate, but we're getting there.
Yeah,
you know?
we fired Steve.
We fired Steve.
Tell them
he's out of here.
Tell them.
You know,
now we got a new
No,
guy.
it's not. It's not even worth it. Just move on.
All right, move on. Last time we speak of him, good.
Make sure your Waikikis are all ready for this show because we're going in and Waikiki. You guys should use the Waikiki, but you know,
1, 2, 3.
we're coming at you. They're a great company.
He's with me.
They're
with the Waikiki boys.
We're within each other's culture.
We've
they're doing great things.
made connections.
They really are.
We're waiting to hear
What's-
back.
Go ahead,
Okay, so
So,
wait, ready?
yeah.
What? Or are you gonna say something?
buddy.
No, tell him just do the thing.
gonna say-
Say the thing that you say on
Oh,
the
the
air.
thing that I say.
Yeah.
All right, all right. I'll say the thing that I say.
Grab that.
Here we go. Grab that. Here we go.
Get that pod.
Sometimes I like getting like this. Here we go. Right now,
We're
coming to
here.
you. No, okay. Let's cool it down. Just probably got them all a little bit too excited.
Yeah.
All right, but let's
Save
take a step back here. We want to just take a step back from all the craziness. Take a nice deep breath. Some people either love that or hate that. I don't know.
Stop. Come on, man.
But grab your cup of coffee, take a nice deep breath, and we'll pull you away from the craziness and nurture our minds.
Yeah,
Here we go.
man.
Here we
Brings
go,
me
guys.
in every
How we
time.
doing, pod?
So I did a double inhale, and I was waiting for you to finish. I almost passed out. I had to let it out early. It was good.
Yeah, man. Happens.
But
We're good. We're here.
Yeah. So
What are we talking about?
What are we talking about?
I feel like
What do
Chrissy's
you-
got something on deck right now. You got that look on you.
I got the look.
Yeah, like you want
got
to
the
take over the pod right now.
Honestly, man,
if you don't, we can just shoot the.
kind of. I was kind
He's
of.
going- he's going into it.
Thinking like of a question for you
Pepperoni.
all about it.
and you.
Oh,
course.
all right.
I thought you were
All right,
isolating me. I got excited.
No.
You're slightly isolated.
What's something on your guys' mind like that's just like that's pressing?
Something
Do we have anything like?
something that's pressing on my mind. I
don't
mean,
know,
one
man.
thing that's been pressing on my mind. I talked about it a little bit previously on the pod. And I was saying it to you guys earlier. It's just the amount of rage, man, that people have. It's just
Yeah,
take a step back,
yeah, you're
slow
right.
down. It's not worth it, man. I was driving the other day, and within like the span of a minute, someone beeped at me. I say thank you. Another person's blaring their horn at the next one, and then another. I'm like, guys, it's not that serious. You can't stress that. You just gotta calm it, man. You know, life is way too short to even. And I know, like we all do that, but
Yeah,
you got to be able to.
That's like
tell
dude,
yourself.
when I go to a restaurant, if I get like the wrong thing, I'll just eat it.
You'll eat it, literally.
Instead of just going, save yourself.
I've done it one time at Subway, just because I just got a disgrace of a sandwich, and I was like, this thing. It was like one of those melts, and it was not good. It was oily, like it was a mess. And I was like, I need to just get something else, just because.
this I can't. This is the
James,
That's the only
think your
time I've
mic's
ever
off.
done it. That's the only time I've ever done it. Yeah, James's
There we go.
mic is off.
Check,
but
check.
now
We're
he's
still
back.
going through.
Check,
We
check.
don't care. We don't cut nothing.
Welcome back, Giacomo.
Check,
But,
check.
you're
Okay,
good.
there we go.
There he is.
Here we are.
But yeah, I mean, I get what you're saying. It's not where. I mean, it depends. What do you need?
No, nothing.
It depends. You know, if they completely butcher your order and you got the wrong thing, like, you know, we're all personable people. We know how to talk to people, but there's just a way to go about it. Be nice about it. There's no reason. Oh, mistakes happen. You know.
Yeah. You
To
know?
be very entitled and like disrespectful and this and that, you know, that's not exactly how we do in like. I don't think we condone that. And you know, I work in customer service, so I tend to deal with that a lot. And you know, it's one of the bad parts about the job is that you kind of just have to eat it. You know, you're not gonna match their aggression or disrespect, you can maybe change your tone here and there, depending on the situation. But it's just you don't want to be that guy.
Yeah.
Look, at the end of the day, sometimes taking in somebody else's, you're taking on their pain somehow. Because if somebody is at all that frustrated and say handling themselves with indifference in society, that's a lot of friction. That's a stressful life.
Yeah, it is. It's like you almost want to tell them, like, stop letting yourself be so stressed out.
What's in Spanish? What's the
Suave.
Suave.
Tranquilo.
Non ti preoccupare.
Means no worries. For
Don't
the rest
worry
of your
in
days.
Italian.
Hakuna Matata.
Hakuna
Hakuna Matata. That's Italian.
That's Italian.
That's Italian.
No, it is.
Yeah, we're saying it now. That's it.
Hakuna Matata.
Hakuna Matata. What do you want to do?
It's all about the way you deliver.
We're going to
the word.
Africa. We're going to Africa.
Yeah,
going.
or Hawaii if
Maybe stop at Hawaii on the way.
And we're gonna go there.
It's that way.
You know what? And that's part of the
Keep
movement.
going in one direction, you hit all the everything. So doesn't
That's
matter
part of-
which way
It's
we
to the
go.
left somewhere.
That's
Yeah,
part.
left,
That's part of the
right.
movement, right?
I mean, that's anything in motion.
Like if we're going to
We're in
these
motion.
places, we have to. We're not just going there to enjoy it. Of course, we're going to enjoy it because these places are, just filled and enriched with culture, right?
Nature, culture,
and with
beauty.
with a lot of people that really do need help to some degree, right?
Yeah.
We wanna
Some
make
places
an
more than
impact.
others. We're very aware of that, and we look forward to pushing the movement of giving you smooth vibrations of
smooth
vibrations of the how we doing
love.
the culture, the vibe.
Yeah,
We're doing it, man.
We also want to learn other cultures and incorporate it.
Yeah, well,
to
we're
how
all
we doing culture by venturing out and
Yeah.
because everybody is different, but we're all alike.
we accept it. We accept all.
It's an oxymoron.
We take all cultures.
An oxymoron. That's another Italian word right there.
It's an oxymoron.
We
No, but
want
yeah.
you,
I mean-
everybody, or you people, right? We don't care what you do, where you go, how you're doing it, and whatever. We're culture together.
That's good. That's
I
good.
like that, huh?
It's a little
I think
Bulgarian. I
that
was
was
saying
some
before.
Clip that.
Bulgarian.
But
That has to be Bulgarian.
It's a
one
little.
one thing
Yeah, Peppa
I,
Strong.
I don't know, man. Leave it if you're listening
yeah,
from
if you're an accent
Bulgaria
specialist,
or
let us know.
we were saying.
know what you think.
What was the number
about
of countries? What was it?
195 total countries. in the
195
world.
countries.
How
Did
do
you
you
guys
like
know
that?
that?
We're going all of them.
You can memorize every country, probably,
There's people out there that know every country.
for sure.
Bravo to them.
But back
Bravo.
to how we were discussing around our culture, one thing I want to say is that, how we do in culture doesn't just depend on what we want to do with this, right? Because it also depends on our community's perception of it and how they take it to further places, because that's what we want to build, Oh, maybe the culture should have some of this, sprinkle a little of that. I'm like, you know what?
Yeah.
That's good. That's good.
That's good, Jerry.
That's gold, Jerry.
It's gold, Jerry.
What is that from?
Seinfeld. That's the
See,
first
and I
episode.
love Seinfeld. And where's my mind?
That's the first episode. They're in the laundromat.
Freaking Seinfeld.
He's talking
man.
about something stupid.
Genius.
That show was
You know
great.
the
Beautifully
last
it's a
created.
great show.
the last episode was aired in Times Square on that big screen. That's no. Imagine to be alive. We were alive during that time, but be there or something.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. What was the last? I think it was '99. Actually,
Yeah.
I might not have been alive.
You might not have been.
Might
When-
not have been alive.
When was Jerry Seinfeld? Well, it's
Jerry Seinfeld's a very wealthy man.
Yeah.
He's up there.
He's
I mean,
should we find out?
should we find out or should we
Yeah,
just
find out
push
while
it
I say this that
to the limit?
I saw that
How we doing, boy?
I saw the rankings of most expensive private jets. It's just crazy, man. I think Drake had the most expensive.
I saw that.
Kim K
I
was
don't
up
like
there.
TikTok.
Yeah.
Not a fan of TikTok.
Listen, whatever you're doing, you're listening to this pod, you're not expecting this statement right now, but I'm just going to say, go get your day. Conquer your day. Don't let anything get in your way.
Just May. Lay by the bay.
What do you say?
You want to make some clay?
How we doing, Margarita?
How we doing? Hey,
Hey, my name is Ray.
I have to go pay. That was it.
Bravo.
150 million in net worth.
Who? Seinfeld?
Seinfeld. Yes.
That is a lot.
2023.
That is a lot.
Wait,
God bless.
159 million?
No. 950.
959.
Million.
Oh, 950. I thought
Well, I
you said
say-
150.
I'm actually
Maybe you did. No, because I was thinking, I was like, I think he's close to a...
Yeah.
I think he's close to a Billy.
Yeah, because, like,
Yeah, he is. That's crazy.
everyone watched
God
that
bless
show, man.
I think he's the richest comedian alive.
Shout out Jerry Seinfeld. Funny man.
Wonder what Jerry Seinfeld
actually-
thinks of
yeah,
our
well,
podcast.
Yeah. I don't
Hey,
know.
if you want to come on, you're more than welcome if you're watching.
Jerry, I mean, he's probably got a house on Long Island.
I mean, Jerry, didn't he grow up in Long Island?
Yeah.
Jerry, we want you.
Jerry actually knew the Gilgo Beach Killer.
We want you, and we want your money.
We
Kidding,
we
kidding.
want. Oh, yeah, great. Oh, great. Now he knows that.
We could use his money,
See?
is what we're saying.
I mean,
for
we're
good
just-
things, that's all.
Conversation. Come on, have a conversation with
So,
us on the pod.
Speaking of our good pal Bruce
Come
Lee,
on.
they're like coming out
Brucey.
with something 50th anniversary of his movies or something. They're coming out with something apparently.
A little remastered of Dish.
Yeah, and I got a little quote of Bruce Lee. Why not, right? Get back to the basics of what we do here on the pod.
Give it to us, pepperoni.
Ready? Straight up. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 words. Be happy but never satisfied. Live by that.
Be happy but never satisfied.
Why you laughing? That's so funny.
It's a little. I think you should just leave the quotes to me. That's all.
Listen, I'm leaving it to Bruce Lee. This is a Bruce Lee quote.
Bruce Lee didn't say that. He does, but
Yeah, he did.
where?
Say it again.
I followed him on Instagram. It was a video, and I was like, "Oh, what's your favorite quote?" And I think it was his daughter that said this. I don't know if it was his daughter, but it
Be
might have
happy, but
been.
never
Be happy
satisfied.
but never satisfied. It's like stay hungry.
Yeah,
Stay hungry.
Makes sense.
stay hungry. Eat that.
There's always a bigger burger waiting on the other side.
Go.
Go. Yeah, Nike, just do it. No, how we doing? Go. That's
Go.
better.
Go. Capitals. Exclamation mark.
How we doing?
Exclamation
Go.
mark.
Like
How we
that
doing?
shirt
Go.
and just go underneath.
How we doing?
Wow, we
Go.
just came up with the next best slogan for anything.
Slap that on
How we doing t-shirt. That's good. We just need to come up with creative ways to put go on shirts. Wow. Just do it. 3 words. We did it in
that action.
How did we do it? How we do it? We did it with one
You
word.
can get your shirts. Just comment.
Go.
Just comment.
Go.
How we doing? Go.
Yeah, you leave a comment on this video, we'll
Get
send you a
shirts.
shirt.
It's classy.
Get
We'll
your
hit you
shirts,
up. We'll get
baby.
you. We'll see where
Classy,
you want us
man,
to
and it
mail it
might-
to you.
It's gonna push. It's gonna push the message of like
Go.
how
Yeah.
we doing? You all right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we're doing good. Yeah.
We're all good.
You got any experiments, feedbacks, James? Because
I
good stuff.
have a whole lot more conversations now. That's one thing I know for sure.
yeah, I'm a little behind on it, but I got to do it. Being more inviting to conversations with strangers. Don't feel weirded out if someone's trying to talk to you. Just go with it.
Exactly.
There's this one guy that comes to my job, and he just he's like, "Hey, you want to hear a joke?" Sure. And it's not like a creepy, perverted joke or anything. It's like funny joke. He's like, that was a good one.
right.
Yeah, like he always has, and he's just got him on deck. Boom, boom, boom.
Some people are like that.
Just treat everybody with respect.
It used to be like that back then. Like, oh,
Yeah.
you got jokes? Tell some jokes. I got no jokes.
Yeah, and if you're not, then that stinks.
That stinks.
That stinks. That's the reality of it.
This
And,
is
gotta
how
live
we
with it, but,
doing.
we're still moving. It's in motion. We're moving. It's the How We Doing pod. Go.
How we doing, pod? Go. That's exciting. I
Yeah,
like that
It's
a lot.
exhilarating.
Yeah, come get some t-shirts.
Wake up in
Yeah.
the morning and just first thought, go.
We got some
Go, go.
t-shirts. We
Go,
do.
go.
I
We
think
do.
how are we doing on time here, gentlemen?
I don't care for time.
So I never started the clock.
Time's made up.
We don't know exactly when we started this thing.
So for
but,
those of you who
let's
are
just keep
listening,
it
we try to do a time
rolling.
thing, but who cares?
We
But,
might be 20 minutes in.
What time is it? What time is it?
It's
What's today's date?
1:18 in the morning.
Are we eating
know,
again after
it's
this?
1:18.
Pepperoni.
We made a nice little meal today. Usually, how we
1:18.
doing pod? Usually, we order out.
Yeah, I'm not
Take
gonna
out.
lie. I would not mind some more of that rice.
Yeah, we
is
we,
good.
we cooked it
It's
up.
good rice.
We cooked it up tonight. We had a little salmon, a little rice.
Oh, listen,
It's a nice meal.
we'll figure something out. We gotta tell you.
We always find something out
Don't
there.
tell me twice and not, please.
Listen,
All right, there.
you gotta go though. You gotta go.
Yeah.
You gotta eat. And go.
That's the main message we found of this episode. How we doing? Go.
Go. Yeah, that's big.
Nike, just do it. Nothing. Nada. Kaputs.
We like you guys too, but we got something cooking up.
Unless they're open to like maybe slapping a Nike check in the corner of that logo, I don't want to hear it. So they might turn us down and then they might regret it later on.
You know what else I have to say?
Talk to me.
You know what I'm gonna say?
Háblame, parlame.
The Yankees, they're gonna win the 2023 World Series.
Then we'll look back and we say,
Are you serious?
Chrissy called it.
Yeah.
If they win the 2023 World Series, no, I can't give you that right. I was going to say you could be the host of this podcast, but that's up to James too. But I don't even know. You want to make a? I'm not going to bet against the Yankees.
Can't
but
bet against me. Yeah, what are you talking
we
about?
suck right now.
Yeah,
They
they're
suck.
terrible.
They're miserable.
They're terrible. But if Judgy comes back and they make a move,
And you know what? I said to someone at
Pepperonis.
work, I was like, Gleyber Torres is not it. Gleyber Torres is like our best hitter on the team right now. But I'm
Yeah,
just
but
not watching. I'm
but
not
it
watching.
doesn't even matter because
Listen, whatever happens, happens.
you're
but,
the only one doing it in a bad lineup, and it's the team
Yeah,
is just not winning.
It's
It
not going
doesn't
to
matter.
show. It's not going to prevail. But
But yeah,
baseball is a game.
They're gonna win it, so.
Baseball is a game of failure. All right. Those of you who are listening that aren't into baseball, you don't need to be. But what you need to take away is this: baseball, you could fail 7 times out of 10 and still be a Hall of Famer, which means be a very good player and be remembered in history forever. So
forever.
look at
Thought
apply that
and,
a little to a little how we doing life. Like
That's what it's about.
you're gonna fail 7 times out of 10.
Yeah.
You still hit the ball 3 times. You still got on base. You did something good.
Yeah.
Right? Every 10 at bats, you're going 3 for 10. All right. You're batting 300.
That's why you gotta have the light. You need the light.
You need the light to conquer the failure.
Yes.
And if you don't even look at it as failure, you just look at it as the process, then you're dangerous.
Yes. And that's kind of like the simplicity of it, right? Like, how do we get there too, right?
Not always going to hit the ball out of the park, guys.
Right.
None of us do.
As we've said on the pod, it's about starting with humility, and that's very hard to accept,
Just accept it.
right?
Accept it.
But
Gentile.
Except
What do you-
No,
does it or does it not? Does it or does it not start with that?
accepting humility. Yeah, I mean,
It's the first steps to receiving,
yeah, it's just the
Information.
It's just
because you know, you think of it, you're kind of closed off, well, by certain sources of information that would maybe otherwise be useful to you, but being that you're not humble, you're not able to receive the information to understand the point of view for whatever it is.
Yeah.
And then you have a block, and you're selling yourself short of opportunity that you would be able to find
Yeah.
if you were so to overstep
it's
that
all,
boundary.
It's all about perspective and how you perceive other people.
Yeah, well, it's like, it's like, it's a good awareness to have when you're young and you're growing up. You're learning things because you want to be like a sponge. You know, you think you know everything just because like you play Xbox and stuff, but you don't. You know, we think we know everything, but we don't. You know, so you want to be a sponge. You want to be willing to learn. Like, okay, your parents are showing you things. Yeah, you learn from them. But even, you know, people, you go through this life, you gain experience. So everybody has experience in all these different types of crafts and things and skills, what have you. So be a sponge, man.
And think of it. Sorry, go ahead. Go ahead.
No.
It's a prerequisite for success for progress. So it's a prerequisite for any type of growth. Like that's where your fulfillment is. If you continue to be willing to be a sponge and take in information, and then therefore, in a sense, you're accepting change. You're able to find a more true fulfillment because you're not selling yourself short. That's the best way I could describe it. I feel.
Yeah, that's good.
Don't sell yourself short. Sell yourself far. Is that the opposite?
No, I don't think so.
Sell yourself long. What's the opposite of sell yourself short, guys?
Well, the opposite of short is long.
Tall. Sell yourself. Sell yourself short.
I think it's reaching true.
What?
It's like sell yourself, sell seashells on the seashore.
Sell yourself tall.
Say that a few times.
Sell yourself beyond.
Sell yourself venti.
The opposite of that. Sell yourself venti.
Sell yourself venti.
Big.
Another Italian word. Yeah, as we go through this pod, let's just label the words that are Italian so the people
Ciao.
know.
Hello.
Salve,
Bella,
come
beautiful.
stai? Salve, come stai? Non ti preoccupare, sono
Bella.
qui. Yeah, I'm learning a little bit.
Ciao,
You know,
bella.
I know a couple sayings that I say over and over all day.
I think the opposite of that would be fulfillment.
Oh, no, we're not selling nothing. One word. You're right.
Fulfillment. That's what the podcast is. It's fulfillment by, sticking together, being there for each other. It's a big part of our podcast. All of season 1 was really about introducing us boys, what we're about. We feel like we're pillars for love, care, and respect. One of our mantras, right?
That's right. Absolutely.
Starting with doing things like holding the freaking door, as we say.
Everybody loves that guy.
Nobody doesn't. How do you be mad at that guy? As we said, right?
We should start just
Can't be. But
should
like
start
I think
tipping
I was
people.
saying, was that last episode? I mean,
The doorman. Yeah, well,
they
that's
got
what you think.
stores, man.
People, you should just, if someone holds a door for you, you should send them a little tip.
I think
I'm asking too much.
no, but
That'd
there's
be
the
a how we doing
First
world.
off, holding the door. What is it? Go ahead.
I was gonna say holding door could lead to like if they hold the door and like you're walking in at the same time and they just happen to hold it and you walk through.
There's the double.
If they get behind you on the line, just be like, what do you got?
Yeah.
Like, don't worry about it. You held the door for me.
Right.
Yeah, you're a nice.
That's a nice way to. That's a nice way to spread positive energy. That could really shape someone's day.
Non ti preoccupare.
And really move the message.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, reciprocate.
Respond.
Respond. Reciprocate.
You feel better when you
Obtuse.
Return the favor is what we're saying.
Return the
Okay.
favor.
Somebody scratches your back, you scratch theirs.
And I think that that's the way that you have more meaningful experiences, because through, when you help somebody, it's almost, and this is why people are standoffish, especially in the world today. They're willing. It's a kind of willingness to submit sometimes in ways.
Sacrifice.
It's about.
Well, yeah, like what we're saying is like it's about gain, like go, but like you have to stay humble.
Yeah,
because you can't forget
Yeah,
where you
that's
came
leveled.
from.
That's the equation.
Right, and that's the part that we struggle with, right? It's not.
Yeah,
it's,
we all do.
We're not perfect. Nobody is, but like that's what the goal has to be, and the goal also has to have some boundaries, and you have to stay true to yourself and stay humble.
Yeah.
We've been saying.
Yeah, because we say it all the time. We're not perfect. We try to practice these things we're talking about, but we don't execute
best we
them
can.
to the
Yeah,
fullest.
like you were talking about road rage before. I freaking
You picked me up before. I had to calm it down a little
brutal,
bit.
man. I had long
Given
day.
the situation, it was pretty
Long
tough.
day.
but-
It was tough, man. But like, it was close. Like if I didn't
Respond.
if I didn't respond, it would have been rough. But like either way, I said it before. Like it's no way to act, but like some situations get the best of you. But like this is
It's about trying to.
it's about trying to do the right thing.
trying. Go.
Go, but like make sure you look both ways.
Yeah.
Look both ways, all right?
Look both ways before you go.
Look both ways before you watch the How We Doing podcast.
Yeah, because we're coming straight at you.
Coming at you.
All right.
Fast.
Are we gonna just
Got some things.
wrap them up?
I had
Oh,
one
yeah,
more
yeah, I
thing
got
to
some-
say.
I got
because
some-
I know your note list this week.
No, I have one more note. I have one more
You got
note.
notes. All right, so maybe just James. You
Ah,
can just
man,
rattle
wait, but
some.
I wanted to say one more thing, and it's just
Oh.
escaping my mind.
Oh man, I hate when that happens.
We were talking about
Don't you hate when that happens?
this one really bothers me though. This one really bothers me. And usually I write it down, but you said I'm noteless.
You're noteless. So James, why don't you just continue what you were about
Go ahead,
to say?
James. Maybe it'll
Are you
come
sure?
back to me. Maybe.
Yeah? Okay.
Oh,
I'm-
it came back to me.
Yeah, that's a
It
joke.
came back
That's a
to me.
freaking joke right now.
Oh, so you were saying being humble, putting your best foot forward, and
No, I
look,
didn't say that.
looking before you go.
Look both ways before you cross the
And I
street,
think
and watch the How We Doing pod.
Yeah, and I think if you're really trying to like hop on board with the How We Doing culture or apply it to your life in any way, like the best way you could start at that is, I mean, if you don't know by now, you could start with holding the door. I won't say it again for this episode, but just striving to make positive impacts on people's lives. People you know or you don't know. Like that's the goal.
Yeah, man. That's really what it's about.
This is how we do it. This is how we do it, pod.
Okay.
Hey,
So as you guys see, we very loosely we talk topics. We're just shooting it. That's what we do here. We just shoot it.
We
just
shooting the words, shooting the boobs.
because we want to be the encouragement, the light. Like we're bright. We try to be bright. We try to be the shining piece of people's day. So they hear
Shine
this
light.
and like something flows into them of like, I feel at peace. Like these guys just make me feel good. That's what we were trying to.
They're speaking
right?
the good word, and I apply it to my life.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, I think
Yeah.
we,
Just
I think we
breathe. Just
have-
breathe.
I think we have great energy tonight.
We do.
I think
we
we're
really do.
really talking. No, we're talking to ourselves, but the viewer and listener.
We're talking.
we're-
So
Definitely perceiving.
We're spitballing right now.
yeah.
I definitely enjoyed this this little switch
I just
up.
Yeah.
think we've got to a point where we could just sit down here and we can just go, man.
Yeah.
How we doing? Go.
And
Go. How we doing?
How we doing? Go. Maybe that should be
Go.
the name of the music video. How we doing? Go.
How we doing? Go.
How we doing? Go.
Brought to you
And
by Waikiki
It'll be like
Waters.
It'll go. How we doing? Go.
If we could, one of us could really
to the
come
screen.
up with a very, like EA Sports. It's in the game. One of us could be like, "How we doing? Go." That was the Grinch.
That was the Grinch.
That was the Grinch.
I don't think that should be the.
If one of us could do it, well, maybe you, James. 'cause
Maybe
you
if
do
we
a lot
can get
of
Jim
good
Carrey
voices.
do it.
How we do when?
Go, go. Go,
How
go.
we do when?
Go, 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 go,
We're
go.
doing
go,
a podcast.
go.
We're doing a podcast. You're watching or listening. You gotta watch the podcast. Oh,
How we doing? It's a podcast, yeah. My. Watch the freaking pod, yeah. How we doing? My. Watch a podcast. Subscribe and like, yeah.
Whether you have a bad day or you get sad, you got to keep going
No, that's good. Whether
and watch
you-
the How We
Doing
Doing.
pod now.
So you had a bad day, you watch a freaking pod, you sing a sad song and turn it around. How we doing day? Yeah, I don't know where to put it in on that one. That's tough.
Hey, I just met you.
How
And
we
this
doing?
is
It's crazy.
So watch the podcast.
How we doing, baby?
Oh, that's a good one. That's a real good
Yeah.
one.
That's a good one.
Yes, as you guys know, we hit the snacks. As you can tell, look at his 2 heavy hitters, and then you got this guy over here making us look bad.
We're
Yeah,
all studs.
have
though.
but you know, I'm the best.
Save
I'm the
anything for
best
the pod.
looking on this pod. I think.
I don't think that should be a competition. I think we're all great looking
Well, you guys,
guys.
think
let
you-
us know. Maybe it'd be fun.
I think you're freaking handsome.
I
do.
think so. I think so too.
I think so. You,
You
can
know what?
tell.
And you have a great personality to go with it. You
Yeah.
do.
Yeah, except for when you're
Yeah.
tired. and-
I'm
hungry.
just a ball of joy.
Do I have the best
Yes.
personality?
Full of joy.
Yeah,
You have a great personality.
you're a unique guy.
You bring.
You say that very
You
condescending.
know, he is the most like that personality wise.
Get out of here. Look at yourself,
No, you are.
Chris.
You guys are
don't
together
understand.
more.
No.
I don't know.
But we're
live
talking all
with
the
you, and you're more like that.
No, you are like that with everything. that
Nobody
you,
would say that.
Everything that you do, like all your actions, they're all.
I
it's all
have.
that.
We all have similarities to Dad,
We do.
but Chris, you are literally the same person.
Same person. How?
If you don't know, then you don't know.
No comment.
Comment who you think's more like our father, even though you don't know him.
Look him up.
That makes sense.
Figure it out. All right. Well,
we all got great personalities. We stand for the How We Doing culture. Go.
We're wrapping it up. We're clapping it up.
Wrapping it
All
up,
right.
clapping it up,
Wake up
snacking
every
it up.
morning. Give yourself a round of applause. All right. You deserve it.
Round of applause.
All right.
Shout out, brother.
You deserve it. All
You're
right. We want
incredible.
to thank our soon-to-be sponsors, Waikiki Water, Waiakea Water. We're just kidding, Waikiki. Please. All right. We want to go to Hawaii. Stop clapping now. Stop clapping now.
Sorry.
Come on, man.
Aggressive.
All right. We also want to thank our sponsor, Bosco's Beans. All right. Great coffee. Check them out, please. It's great coffee.
Coffee
This
with
is
a bite.
this is the coffee for you. We're bringing you T-shirts. Listen, just hit us up. Leave a comment. Instagram DM. We'll shoot you a shirt wherever you are. Taiwan, Uzbekistan, Europe.
We got
freaking
listeners in
Bahamas.
Belgium.
You
Shout
know,
out to
I
Belgium.
don't want to sound like I'm an idiot, so I'm not going to stop. I'm going to stop naming countries right now. Okay.
But anyway, you're watching this, if you want it, you got it. Just tell us. We're
Yeah.
doing this. We're doing
This
this
is what we
soon.
do. This is
We're
what
doing.
We got the
this.
red over there. We got this beige, and we got a blue. Navy
This is
blue.
what we
Excited.
do.
Talk to me.
I hope you guys enjoyed season episode, whatever. All right. I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. All right. Tune in next week. Leave a comment. Leave a subscribe. Send us an email of what you want to hear on the podcast. Send us an Instagram DM. Whatever you guys want to do. We love you. We're in this together. Peace.
How we doing loves you.
Babushka.